Good morning, everyone. How are y'all? I know it's early on a holiday morning for many of you. So, those of you that are coming in, I greatly appreciate you spending just a little bit of your holiday time off with me. There's both my Michelles, Michelle J. and Michelle Mosaic. How are you doing? Good morning, Steph. How are you as well? Excuse me, guys. I woke up with stuff in my throat, and it seems like I talked just a little bit and I got to clear it again. Oh, Mary, how are you today? She's being a good back row Baptist. Oh, I hope y'all have already had a very restful, long weekend. I mean, for many of us here, especially in Canada and the United States, we get to celebrate one last long weekend to commemorate the end of the summer and I always like to say the beginning of fall, because school has started and everything. Good morning, Jane and Gumdrop. How are y'all? There's my Beth and Robin. Thank y'all so much for popping in here. I mean, like I said, I know that it's a day off for many of us, and I just love you being able to come in here and spend some time with me. And I think I might have woke Carrie up. There she is.
You didn't call her anything.
Oh, well, you're normally in here before I am. You're always waiting on me.
Oh,
well, the one time that I don't bother her, folks, and here, my bad. Oh, Jane's getting ready to go spend some time with her daughters at a picnic. Oh, that is awesome. You don't hear much about picnics really much anymore, especially at this time of the year when it can still be so hot. Goodness. How are you this morning?
Me?
Uh-huh.
I'm okay.
Oh, I love that. Do it some more. Yes, look at that. Isn't it cute? Oh, goodness. So did you have a good weekend?
It was good. Yep.
You go and play cards with your mom? I feel like I haven't talked to you forever.
Friday.
Friday?
Uh-huh. Oh.
Who won?
The girls won 2 and the guys won 1.
One. Oh, well, as long as the girls won the most, that's all that matters.
Right.
Can't let them get too cocky.
There you go.
So what does everyone right now have in their cup? I mean, I'm still on my first cup of coffee. We did sleep in a little bit this morning because it was after midnight before we went to bed last night. But that's what's nice about being able to have that extra day off. You can just spend time getting caught up on movies, which is kind of what I did last night. And a little bit of crochet too as I was moving along. You just have water, Steph. Well, I'm not going to say I'm going to have a lot of water. I do drink a lot of liquid.
I just have water too.
Well, good for you. Oh, Michelle Mosaic says, I have coffee in my cup, which, surprise, surprise, and a baby blanket on my hook. Oh, that is so awesome. Boy, guys, let me tell you what. She is already well on her way to having all of her Christmas items done for her family. Now, is that not crazy? I mean, she started, I think, like in April or May. Whoa! I wasn't even beginning to think about Christmas. It's going to be another month before I actually start getting in gear for a lot of that. Now, I have got one project on my hook where I'm working on the Nativity, the Holy Nativity box set. I think that's what it's called. Maybe Holy Night Nativity box set. Anyway, crochet up all the little figurines that represent the nativity scene, the angels and the sheep and the shepherd and the wise men. And of course, we need Mother Mary and Joseph and the baby. So Steph says, not really anything else to grab right now. Okay. And there's my Nana Cat. How are you doing, sweetheart? Michelle says she starts all the way back in January getting stuff made. Goodness gracious. You must work on really big projects then to start that early. You barely get Christmas done.
That's insane.
I know. I know. That or she has a lot of folks on her Christmas list that she does things for.
I mean, when did I start making stuff for my birthday bash?
Well, just a minute, girlfriend. You are making something all the time. So there's no telling when you officially started making stuff for your birthday bash. Good morning, Trish. She has coffee and an old school back loop single crochet chevron on my hook. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is old school, but you know what? That's the very first chevron blanket I ever made. Mm-hmm. Yes, we're all doing. Nana Cat says, I'm fine. How are you and Carrie? I am great, and I know I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh,
Bless
bless
you.
me. Excuse me. We've had so much rain around here the last several weeks that stuff is blooming all the time. Yep, a lot of different things, not just crochet. Oh, I see. Uh-huh. And Michelle Mosaic says, I usually start in January. 10 grandkids. That's right. See, that's what I'm telling you, folks. Good morning, Laura. How are you this morning?
Yes, Beth, I remember.
They ran out of and told me they discontinued it. Oh my goodness, they ran out of your yarn? Oh dear. Well, what yarn are you looking for? Maybe somebody has some here. Goodness, now after I figured out that it's just going to be a throw, they have it. You mean until they get back in?
Oh my God.
I know. Isn't that awful?
Good morning, Laura.
Oh, goodness. Well, it is already 83 degrees here. And of course, we're going to have rain again. I did not check to see what well, wait a minute. Yeah, it's already
Good morning,
85.
Nancy.
Good morning, Nammy G. It is already 85. Excuse me, had to update itself. The pollen is high. Well, there you go. That explains all of the sneezing. 85 and already feels like 97. Goodness. I don't know what hubby's going to feel like when he gets out there to try to. Oh, but you know what, guys? It's already 85, but only supposed to get to 89. And oh, goodness. Right in the time frame that he wants to barbecue outside from 2 to 8. Well, we might be doing something a little bit different. Never know, never know. It's a wonderful 70 here in Oklahoma City. Oh, that is so awesome.
It's 58 here.
I don't want to hear it. Steph says it's 69 and sunny here. Oh, goodness, Beth. Called 2 times and talked to live people, begging them to see if they had any more. Oh, goodness, sweetheart. Well, it like you said, it might be best to just work on it as far as you can and then just put it aside and see. Yeah, see how
It
see if they
came back.
can find it.
They have it now. She decided to make it a throw
Oh,
instead of a
okay.
full afghan.
All right. Okay.
Because
Well,
she
good,
had
man.
enough yarn, and now they have it back in stock.
Oh my goodness. Nammy G says it's 58 where she's at, and good morning, Sandra. How are
Because she's
you?
sitting right next to me.
We're going to 96 degrees today and sunny. It's going to be hot. Oh my Lord. Woo! Well, I'm kind of glad that we're not going to get much warmer than we are, although it said at 85, we already feel like 97. But a lot of that has to do with the humidity here. Goodness. Yeah, Laura is in Celsius. I'm not even going to go there, but she's cool. Typical fall for here. 14, feeling like 13. Oh, so you're going in the reverse. Wouldn't mind it if we kind of went in the reverse for a bit. But anyway, today's topic is Labor Day trivia. I thought we'd have a little fun with checking to see how much we truly know about the holiday of Labor Day. So I found an article that says 50 Labor Day trivia questions and the answers. Everything you ever wanted to know about Labor Day, but didn't. Labor Day is more than just a long weekend marking the end of the summer. It's a day rooted deeply in the history of workers' rights and the labor movement. How much do you truly know about the significance of the holiday? Whether you're a history buff, a trivia enthusiast, or someone curious about the origins and significance of Labor Day. Hello, Amanda. How are you? Thank
Hello,
you for
Amanda.
sharing some of your Labor Day with us. We're going to dive in to discover 50 intriguing Labor Day questions and answers about its rich past and its modern day observances. All right, question number one. I had no idea where this one was coming from, but it kind of makes sense. In which country did the first labor movement protest occur that eventually led to the establishment of Labor Day? Anybody have any idea? Which country? Uh, Namiji says, hi, Laura. You are around 58 degrees here. Well, thank you so much for that. Oh, you don't? Okay, Amanda. We don't celebrate it, but I love to hang out with you all day. Well, thank you so much. And there is Amy. Good morning. How are you doing? Steph has it right. The first labor movement that led to establishing Labor Day is the United States. I was thinking England too, because, they went through so much of, uh, what do I want to say, protests, workers' rights, that kind of thing, much more than we did, or a lot earlier. But I guess it was us that finally took it in hand and decided that we needed to do something. Good morning, Crafty Gypsy. How are you doing?
Good morning, Crafty.
Now, if y'all hear some noise back over here behind me, my husband is here today, and he will probably answer this one before I even get it out of my mouth because he is a history buff. Which U.S. president signed the bill making Labor Day a national holiday? Hush. Yes, I know. We're stretching our history here just a little bit, but we need to get our juices here going. So let's see.
Good morning,
Anyone?
Rachel.
Good morning, Rachel. How are you doing? Yes, we're doing a little bit of Labor Day holiday trivia here this morning. Well, I'm going to let you in on this one, let you off the hook. Grover Cleveland. All right. In what year was Labor Day first celebrated in the United States?
Well, when Grover
Cleveland,
was,
yes.
yeah, when he was president. That would be my guess, too. I don't
But do you know
remember
how
that.
far back it was that he was president?
No.
1862. I'm quite certain, as much as I like to tease that I'm older than dirt, I don't think I was around for that one. Which city do you think hosts the most Labor Day parades? Now, that should be an easy one for all of us.
New York.
There you go. New York City. That's right. Now, this one's a strange question. How often is Labor Day celebrated in the United States?
Once a year.
There you go. Yes. But
I'm
it
like,
doesn't
is that a trick question?
exactly. That's what I was thinking. It's like, all right.
Come on, you guys, help me out here.
On which day of the week, now some of these are easy, folks, is Labor Day traditionally celebrated?
I'm going to keep my mouth shut. That was
Come
so
on.
easy.
Well, come on. You can go ahead and answer, Carrie.
Monday.
There you go. And what month does it fall in?
September.
There we go. Labor Day often marks the end of what season in the U.S.?
The end of summer.
Oh, I like this one. All of you sports fans out there, what major sports event typically starts on the weekend of Labor Day? And I'm going to give you a big hint. It's not football.
Oh, that was what I was going to say.
It's not football.
Basketball. No, it's not basketball either.
Too early.
Golf?
No. Golf goes nearly all year. Oh, well, you know what, Sandra? Let me ask. Sandra says hunting. Mateo, hello, Mateo. No, Robin, I gave you a hint. It is the U.S. Open tennis tournament.
Oh, tennis.
I never.
She's right about hunting.
Oh, yeah. Wayne did say you're right about hunting, especially in Texas for us. This is dove season. It opened this weekend, so yes. Oh, now I don't know this one. Which famous American landmark was dedicated on Labor Day? I know, Sandra. Tennis. I can't say that because Warren loves tennis, so I have to. Yeah. Which famous American landmark was dedicated on Labor Day? Now stop and think. All the turmoil that went on, unions, laborers' rights.
I can't remember what it's called.
The American Railway Union. I was thinking possibly factory workers, that kind of scene, but the American landmark was dedicated on Labor Day.
That's
Was the
not
American Railroad Union. Yeah. Labor Day is considered the unofficial start of which season in fashion industry? Fashion. Labor Day marks the beginning of what fashion? It's the same one as our seasons. What is it?
Summer.
Fall fashion. Fall fashion.
Oh,
It's
fall.
Start.
Yeah, okay.
In the early celebrations of Labor Day, what type of events were most common? Parades, just like nearly all of our major things like Thanksgiving and Christmas, New Year's, always parades. Labor Day originated due to the efforts of which labor union? Gave you a hint earlier. It was the Knights of Labor, which represented the railway workers. Oh, all right. If I have any Aussies in here, in Australia, Labor Day is known by what other name? Which this kind of makes sense. We call it Labor Day. They call it the 8-hour day.
Huh.
Yeah. But it's nice to know that Australia has a holiday for, Labor Day, just like we do. Oh, which other country celebrates Labor Day on the 1st of May? This is kind of neat that other countries
Canada.
also celebrate.
Canada.
No,
Oh.
Russia.
Oh, well. We care about their people, but we don't care. Well, I'm not even going to go there.
Okay. The holiday initially began as a tribute to which group of people? We all should know that one. Our workers and our laborers. Uh, oh, which organization played a significant role in making Labor Day a national holiday? A body of labor unions that got together and named
Union.
themselves the Central Labor Union. Yes. Is Labor Day a public holiday in most countries?
No.
No, it is not. Why was the date in early September chosen for Labor Day? Oh, it's because it is halfway between July the 4th and Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Yeah, it gives us a break in there. Well, that's kind of neat. And of course, we already know the answer to this one. Is Labor Day recognized on the same date around the world? No, because we've already seen where several countries have it on other days. Ah, which American organization hosts a major telethon every Labor Day?
Oh. Ah,
You could say the person that hosted it for many, many, many years.
can't think of his name.
Jerry Lewis.
Jerry Lewis for muscular dystrophy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I knew it was Lewis, but I couldn't think of his first name.
Mm-hmm. Labor Day originated from the labor union movement advocating for how many working hours per day? It advocated for it to be changed to how many working hours per day?
8.
Very good, Michelle. Yes. Uh, huh. In some U.S. states, what's the status of Labor Day? It says statutory holiday. What does that mean? Right, history buff. What does that mean? Labor Day. What's the status of Labor Day? A statutory holiday in some states?
In other words, you have to. It's a law.
Okay, there you go. It's a law. It must be observed. I'll be darned. Now, some of you are not going to be old enough, you youngins, to know about this. But what is the color that fashion folklore suggests that you shouldn't wear after Labor Day?
White.
Yep, yep. And what could you not wear after Easter?
I don't know. I never went by the fashion laws.
Black.
That's what I thought.
Yep, black. Oh, goodness. Now, I think I disagree with this. It says, what's the relationship between Labor Day and retail sales? This might have been right many years ago, but I don't think it is now. The largest sale date of the year.
Back to school.
Yeah.
That's
What's the
what.
relationship between Labor Day and retail sales? It says it is the largest sale day of the year. I
Oh,
I don't know that I agree with that, but it might make sense if you're talking about, as far as I know that, and I'm sure many of you have seen it too. All your appliances seem to go on sale on Labor Day. Um, Vehicles, of course, are always running some kind of special. And it could be too, since there are still many areas throughout the state, especially in the north, in which school doesn't start until after Labor Day. So maybe that attributes to it, but I would still think Christmas tops the list. No, wait a minute. Wasn't it last year or a couple of years ago we found out that Halloween even beats out Christmas? I think we had a discussion about that a couple of years ago. Anyway, uh, oh, what type of music events are popular on Labor Day weekend? Come on, all you music people.
I was gonna say jazz, but I don't think that's right.
No, it says just what type of music events, concerts and festivals.
Oh,
Yeah. Now, this one I have no idea. So, some of you that I know, one or two of you are here from across the pond. In European countries, which day is equivalent to Labor Day? Oh, May Day. Because remember, there
mm,
is, I think it said there was some country in which they have their celebration on the 1st of May. Can't remember. Oh, is Labor Day connected to any political party celebrations in the U.S.? Uh, what, sorry, I scrolled past it. No, it's not connected to any political parties. Let's see. I'm going to skip some of these because they're. Oh, here it is. How many years after the first Labor Day parade did it become a national holiday? It
5.
took 12 years.
Oh,
Can you believe that? We were already celebrating Labor Day, but it took 12 years before it got signed into law. Uh, what's the most common symbol associated with Labor Day? I didn't know there was a symbol. Oh, well, this makes sense then. A hammer and a wrench. Wonder why a shovel is not in there. Hmm. Really, when you stop and think about it, you got a hammer for all, I would think, probably construction type workers. And then you got the wrench for a lot of your, I would think, anyone that happens to work on, yeah, there you go, the railroad. And I'm thinking a shovel too, because that is needed in almost any industry as far as construction is concerned. So, hmm. Oh, which major sale event comes after Labor Day? Major sale event comes after Labor Day. Oh, Sandra, my goodness, girlfriend. Uh,
Black
Black,
Friday.
yes, there you go, Black Friday, which seems to be creeping up a lot earlier. Did you notice last year that we were starting to have Black Friday sales? I mean, what, starting in October? That was crazy. Oh, in the 19th century, which day of the week was Labor Day initially proposed to be celebrated on?
Friday.
Nope.
Hmm. I don't know.
Which this does not make any sense to me. It was originally supposed to
Probably
be
Wednesday.
on a Sunday.
Well, that
Well,
makes no sense.
that's exactly right. That's exactly right. It says it was initially proposed to be celebrated on Sunday, but union workers complain that that is a day that is traditionally given off to most workers anyway. So after much deliberation, it was given for a Monday. So I just wanted to throw some trivia out there to you to kind of give you a little bit of, if you get stuck somewhere, if you're at a party or something, don't have anything to talk about, or you want to break the ice, say, "Hey, do you know why we celebrate Labor Day? Do you know who signed the bill? Do you know that not all countries celebrate Labor Day?" Yeah, nice. That way it wouldn't hurt production. Exactly, Michelle. Exactly. But that was not the intent and purpose of trying to recognize our workers, in every industry, not just the railroad or construction. It was a way to honor everyone who basically just keeps America going, you know? And I think it's great. I really, really do. Well, that took up the first half hour here, Carrie. You want to go ahead and give us our devotional for the day?
Day 247. Humanity in full bloom. From the point of view of the poor, the hungry, the disenfranchised, the wretched of the earth, there will never be peace until their condition has been alleviated and until their humanity is in full bloom. Harry Belafonte.
Ooh.
Spirit of life, live in us, inspire us to create a world that facilite, no, FACILA, no, FACILITIES,
Facilitates.
facilitates human flourishing, help us to create systems and structures that give anyone access to food, clothing, shelter, healthcare, and education. Give us a deep and abiding concern for those living on the margins and in the shadows. Help us find ways to empower those who feel powerless and open doors to those who have been shut out. Compel us to my, mitigate and alleviate suffering wherever we find it. Let us not rest until our neighbors have the opportunity to see their humanity in full bloom. In your name we pray. Amen.
That's a good one for today. That really is. Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you. Okay, so we've learned or had our history lesson for Labor Day today. So, how are all of you going to be spending Labor Day? I was hoping for hubby to be able to cook some steaks outside, but we're going to have to wait and see.
I might sleep all day.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
No crocheting? Oh,
I don't know.
Steph, she's going to be cleaning. But isn't it funny whenever we have an extra day off that we do seem to do things like that? We clean, get caught up on laundry, clean out a cabinet. Oh, looky there. Michelle's doing the same thing, except she's going to throw a little crocheting in there. Crocheting and cleaning. There you go, Michelle J. She's going to crochet all day. Well, I was thinking crocheting. Well, maybe you can clean a little bit and stop and do, a few rows or rounds. Get up, clean a little more, sit down, do a few more rows and rounds. That way you'd be kind of multitasking, right? I have to admit, I do have a little bit of cleaning up that I need to do around here. Um, but I do plan on getting some crocheting done, just like I try to every day.
Yeah, I'm almost done with this. I'm on the very last row.
Oh, let's see. Let's see. Let me make it big. Oh, look at that. Oh, you went back and gave it a brown center?
This is a sunflower.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Your center is brown because it looks a little purple.
Oh no, it's brown.
Okay. Maybe it's because it's of your purple shirt in the background. But
Oh,
that's
maybe.
pretty. See, I told you it would look gorgeous as a sunflower.
And then I have, so I'm, whoops. Where did I leave off?
Sandra says she's going to take a shower and wash her hair.
That's what I'm going to do too.
Steph says,
Okay.
pretty. Paula, how are you, sweetheart? So happy to have you here with us a little bit today.
And I have this much yarn.
Oh, we're going to be playing yarn chicken. Oh, are you going to be able to finish it?
Nope.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
I have another skein.
Oh, okay.
But,
Okay.
I mean, I'm almost thinking of getting this into because I do a 5 double crochet together,
Mm-hmm.
and that would be where I would want to change to the yarn.
Right.
I wouldn't want to do it in the chain or the
No,
single
no, no, no.
crochet.
Yeah,
And I don't want to knot it. I'm done knotting things.
right. Amy says that she's going to be uploading a video on her cat's meow blanket, or she's uploading it right now. Awesome. That's great. Oh, I hope you enjoyed your sister's craft day. She always has a craft day planned with her sisters, and I think that is just wonderful. I really do. And it's nice because each one of her sisters does something different. Not all of them crochet or tat like she likes to do. Well, like I said, I'm going to get some more crochet in, and then I moved things around in the room a little bit so I could get my normal table that I work on and stuff in here. So I need to do a little floor cleaning, after that. So, yes, it was a great idea. I bet they all enjoyed it. Plus, too, it gives their hubbies a chance to do things, right, Amy?
Get the hubbies out of the house.
Yes. Or gives them an opportunity to maybe go fishing or see some buddies on their own. Oh, good girl. Good girl, Carrie. She's taking her meds, folks. Amy T, good morning, sweet pea. How are you doing? Thank you for joining us today for a little bit. Oh, that's right. Remember, we always go early on Mondays so that those of you that like to can participate in Hobie Bingo. Laura's already got hers set up and ready to go. And then she's going to work on her room. Laura, I haven't seen you in a little bit, but did you get your printer set up? Hope they were able to get you going on that one. Only one other sister is married. Okay. So just you and the other sister have hubbies that probably enjoy the get together with the girls as much as y'all enjoy it then. Well, I know that many of you are hopefully anticipating getting out. I hope your weather allows you to get out today and enjoy the sunshine. Maybe there's parades set up where where you live. Maybe some food trucks. We've had food trucks set up in different places here over the weekend in Lake Placid, Florida. There have been some festivals and arts and craftsy type stuff, but not here in Lake Placid. They seem to have more of a food truck holiday, I guess you could say. Oh, Amy T. Very tired, worked 2 doubles in a row with no sleep in between, but now she's off for 2 nights.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
goodness. Oh, that sounds
Hi,
awesome, Amy. She
Pebbles.
wants to get out on the deck and do some crocheting. Hello, Pebbles. How are you doing? Oh, you're busy, busy, busy and still lurking. Well, sweetheart, we appreciate you just sitting here lurking. And speaking of our lurkers, we're going to dedicate this to you.
Tell me that you're ready to go. I'll be here waiting. I'll be here waiting, waiting.
Isn't he cute?
He is.
Yes. I especially like him right there at the very end where he's like, well, are you coming? Are you coming?
Come on.
I know. Yes, she is, isn't she, Robin? But having those little ones there at the house, she tries to find crafting time whenever she can because she does so many different things. And yes, thank you, Amy, for doing that, especially since she's uploading a video on her cat's meow blanket. Be sure if you don't have Amy that you go ahead and click on her link there and be sure to throw some yarn in her window. She has been uploading videos of things that she's interested in and what she's making and great reviews. So please do that. And any of you that are in here that have a channel, please go ahead and type the word drop. We want to make sure that we are supporting each and every one of us because that's very important. We need to share the love.
Yep.
Oh, and speaking of sharing the love, I don't know if any of you caught Miss C's cottage yesterday. Yes, Sunday. Today's Monday. Yes. You need to go and watch her live from yesterday if you weren't able to catch her. She is starting a new series, and that's all I'm going to say about it. But I think it's going to be um, interesting and fun, especially for those of us that follow her. So please be sure that you go and check out Miss C's cottage. There you go. There's Michelle Mosaic. If you don't have her, please be sure and go pick her up. Let's see. Tomorrow is bingo. Are we going to start at 9:30 or are we going to start at 9:15?
We're going to start at 9:15.
Okay. So any of you that are available.
Wait a minute. What is tomorrow's date?
Tomorrow is the 3rd.
No, wait. I just dropped something. I don't know what it was. No, we can start. We can start at our normal time because I don't have physical therapy until 10.
Okay. So we'll be on at 9:30. If you love to play bingo, be sure that you are there, rip, roar, and ready to go, as they say, at 9:30. But if you are new to the game, be sure to get there just a little bit early because I'm sure we will go on a little bit early. Carrie loves to be early rather than late. So,
Unlike today.
yeah. Well, could kind of blame that on me. We normally tag each other and say, hey, I'm going up or I'm in there. So, but yes, she fooled me. Most times she's in here waiting on me. Anyway, please be sure and come and join us for bingo tomorrow. It's a lot of fun. Those of you that come and join us, but if you haven't had the opportunity and you're off tomorrow, please be sure and come join us. It's a lot of fun. We just sit back and watch our numbers pop up on the board, yell bingo if we have one. Carrie then puts our names on the wheel. And at the end of the month, although now we're doing it every 2 months, correct? Okay. Every 2 months, everybody's name that has won, no matter how many times you've won, gets put on the wheel and she spins it. Sometimes there's 2 winners. Sometimes there's 3. You never know. But it is a lot of fun. Doesn't cost you a dime, just your time. Yes, Michelle's giving us a heads up. Hobie Bingo here is going to begin in 15 minutes. Of course, I'll be letting you go just a little bit early so that you can go ahead and take care of anything that you need to, like maybe grabbing a project to sit back for an hour, maybe go to use the facilities, get yourself another cup of coffee, be ready to go whenever bingo starts. Yes, she did, didn't she, Pebbles? That's exactly right. And it was really nice because it was right there during the live, and I think that was really, really nice. Good morning,
Pebbles.
How are you doing, sweetheart? I appreciate your daily emails. I really do. I don't always say thank you, but I do. All I did was look to see if there was anything in my emails that needed immediate attention. And, but I did say you've already hit me today. So thank you. She really is I shouldn't say a great enabler, but she is an enabler. She does keep me up with who's having sales, what kind of sales, and especially if she thinks it's anything I might be interested. Oh, well, you too, Laura. Go and spend as much time with your dad as you can. Oh, Pat, I am so sorry, sweetie. Allergies are kicking her booty today. But it's kind of getting to be that time of year again. I don't know about many of you, but it seems like those of us that suffer from allergies due to pollen counts, it really does seem to be the worst in the spring. and now in the fall. And of course, too, a lot of it has to do with where you're located, but yes, allergies are getting bad again. You okay? Or are you trying to figure out what you dropped?
Oh, I see what I dropped. I forgot about that.
Mm.
No, I'm taking migraine medicine.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yes, 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 yes.
I really am fortunate that I don't suffer from those. My heart goes out to any of you that do suffer with them. I just can't imagine that kind of a pain. Now, do I get headaches? Yes, but not anything that would be close to being classified as a migraine.
Oh, well,
Ah, good morning, little Carrie. How are you? You just missed Carrie taking her medicine, or her meds for the day, I should say.
oh, shit.
But she is starting with I guess, a migraine's coming on, so she's trying to catch it before it actually gets bad. Oh, I wonder, did any of you catch any of the big Labor Day sales going on? And when I'm talking about Labor Day sales, of course, I'm talking about yarn. I have not been able to, or maybe I shouldn't say not been able to. I mean, I was close to Michael's yesterday, but I didn't need to go in and pick up anything. So therefore, I didn't even stop to go in and see if there was something that you know how you can talk yourself into saying, I need this? Yeah.
Oh,
What?
I think if I remember, I got a big box of furled hooks.
The new ones?
No,
No.
the resin hooks.
Oh, cool.
And I'm I offered my anniversary cakes to Carrie and Nisi,
Uh huh.
and they only wanted certain colors. And so if I have more than those colors, I'll get them down and give those away at the party too.
That's good. That's good. And speaking of Carrie's birthday bash, if any of you would like to celebrate with her by donating something, please be sure and email her and let her know. That would be a great way for you and all of us to support her celebrating not only her birthday, folks, but for reaching 2,000 subscribers. So that's coming up here pretty quick.
Yeah.
It is. Pat Cray says, yes, it is the last day for 60% off at Joann's. So be sure that you go and snag that up. If you need some crafting items at Joann's, be sure you do that. Still up worrying about what to teach. I got to turn in my idea this morning. Oh, yes. You're teaching a 1.5 hour or less mosaic lesson to a group at the retreat in McCall. Well, a coaster is a good idea. Or a placemat.
She did a mug. She did a mug rug last year.
Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah. Well, like I said, then a placemat would be good. Now, is it something that has to be done in that length of time, an hour and a half? I don't know. I'll be learning basic mosaic, but I'm fretting about it. I just don't know if I want to do it on a mug rug.
Carrie, I can give you an idea. Call me when we're done with the live.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Michelle Mosaic says a scarf. You can at least help them get started on it. Even a simple pillow top design.
Welcome back, Paula.
Yes, welcome back. But yeah, be sure and call Carrie for an idea, but also reach out to Michelle Mosaic. She has tons of ideas, let me tell you. She's a good resource there for you.
I was thinking, I'll just tell you so you don't have to call me. If you could find something small like a mug rug, do what Dana's going to do for Pacific Northwest. I'm not going to say what it is, but
oh, there you go. Yes,
because it's super easy. I mean, like I could start that now, and I'm sure you have.
Yes, there you go. A hot pad.
Or you could teach the thermal stitch if you haven't done that. That's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Dana's really good. Dana taught me how to do that. And man, I just love that stitch.
I do too.
We were talking the other day. And when I say Dana, I'm talking about Dana Wonderlust Crochet.
Right.
We were talking the other day and she said that she was thinking about doing a thermal stitch blanket. Now,
holy cow.
One color on one side and one color on the other side. Now that would take a long time. I don't know how many of you guys know how to do the thermal stitch, but it's like a half a stitch a row.
But you know what? You can also, sorry. You don't just have to use the single crochet for the thermal stitch. You can also use the double crochet for a thermal stitch. It just takes one extra step when you're working with the double crochet.
I don't know how to do that though.
Yep,
but
there you go.
Does it cover it up like a hot pad is a great idea. I just have no idea what pattern.
Oh goodness, Carrie.
Carrie, you could do it. I was up past 2:30 trying this and that looking. Oh my God. Oh my God. You could do a trivet.
Yeah.
Where you chain, where you make a
yes, you could use the Apache Tears pattern for a hot pad. Sure could. You could also use it for a placemat.
Oh, I probably don't have it in this phone. But when you do a trivet, you do like a row of double crochet windows. And then you crochet double crochets upward.
Right.
And make a design. And that's called a trivet. You do it in cotton and it's like a pot holder.
Right.
They're really cool.
Well, like I said, Michelle Mosaic, give her a holler. Well, folks, we are at our hour mark, and I want to give you enough time. I want to give you a little bit of time to get settled, like I said, if you're going to go and play Hobie Bingo. Thank you to each and every one of you for stopping by, whether you were here for the whole time or just for a little bit. I greatly appreciate it. And I do hope that you walked away with a little bit of, something you didn't know about Labor Day. I hope that was able to give you just a little bit of history there. So be sure to join us tomorrow over at Carrie's house for bingo. And as always, be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know, could be your light that they need to see. Carrie?
And remember, one random act of kindness can change the world. Love you guys.
We love you guys.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.